What's crackin', and welcome to a fresh reset day in Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'm cozyceto, and I'm so freaking happy to see you. Today is gonna get wild because I dove into 200 votes this time to find our top 10 of the week in an effort to find an even more diverse and exciting list of shots to include. I cannot wait to show you the beautiful submissions that landed on my top spots of the week because they are so bright and cartoony. I most definitely feel welcomed to Toontown. First things first, let's check out my results from the Bookworm Style Challenge and see if we added another 4K win to the bank. If you enjoy seeing these amazing submissions, don't forget to drop a like below to show the love. I am so excited to check out the best of the best, so without further ado, let's jump right in. Before we see what my results were, I just wanted to remind y'all what the submission was for the Bookworm Style Challenge. I did end up posting a behind the scenes for this build, so if you want to check it out, I'll make sure there is a link in the description for it. I actually ended up being pretty confident about this one, and I think that the dynamic poses and everyone's expressions just look great. I wanted to really capture a fun and silly story that I hope did resonate well with voters and earned their favor and their votes. I'm actually a little nervous now because I don't want this to tank as soon as I'm starting to hype it up, but I won't know unless I look, so I guess there's no avoiding it anymore. Hell yeah, I am stoked to add another top 1000 victory to my belt. This is so exciting. I definitely did not expect this, and I was truly thinking in my head I was going to be getting 2500 for that one. So I am beyond excited to see 4K towards the stash ahead of Jasmine and Aladdin. I hope you guys got ranks that you feel were well deserved, and onwards and upwards because we have another challenge to dive into this week. Now that we have locked in our results and closed the chapter on the last challenge, it's time to usher in a new top 10 for the week. I have placed 200 votes this time, and I've seen some impressive shots and stunning details across the board. The talent was really out in full force this week, so without further ado, let's start with our first shot making this week's top 10 showcase. Starting off so strong, I included this amazingly bright shot that really showcases a girlier take on the challenge. I think Daisy looks positively perfect, and I just love the quirkiness of your placements, including the couch and Oswald's car. Everything is just perfect. Even your character's hair adds a perfect pop of purple that, when coupled with the purple of the light projectors up front, really just add a cohesive and vibrant look to the photo. Great work on this. I love how much color you managed to add. Up next is this super creative take that I couldn't ignore. Fairy Godmother is so cute in the background trying to catch some fish in the pond, and even your rabbit back there is jumping up and down. The timing of the shot is just impeccable. And I mean, that's not even counting the obvious stuff. Your dragon, I'm speechless. The timing is so perfect to make it appear like the dragon is igniting the engine on Oswald's car, and I think this tells a perfect story that I'm just obsessed with. Great work. This is truly a shot to be proud of. This third one came after a lot of really dark and random shots, so I'm sure you can understand how my mind was completely blown when I stumbled across this one. I cannot say enough kind words about the framing and the symmetry, but the stars of your show are truly the character placements here. Having both Daisy and Minnie sitting on the bench, with then Donald and Mickey standing in front, is such a perfect way to pose them, and it really draws eyes into your absolutely darling outfit. Goofy off to the side is also so silly, like he's jealous he wasn't in the middle instead. Just overall outstanding work, beautiful storytelling, and I could even see this one placing top 100. The fourth shot I wanted to include is such a fun, whimsical take on the challenge. I love how the new flower bushes from the storybook Veil complement all of the pastel tones you've utilized across this shot. And I think that your character looks rather cute with a vibrant pop of fuchsia and that Cheshire tail. Mickey and Minnie are also posed rather perfectly, and that fountain is such a game changer this week. This is overall such a lovely shot, and I think it'll do rather well during voting. Let's step indoors for a moment because this fifth shot really impressed me. I know that some of the reference photos were indoors, but considering the title said TOONTOWN, I really was expecting more outdoor, town square, like neighborhood-inspired shots. All of that being said, this one truly blew me away. The room is just perfect, and I feel like your character is perfectly telling the story of going to the Toontown salon to see Daisy. The bubble wand is such a creative addition, and I really hope that this one earns 4K because it definitely earned its spot on my top 10 list. I guess I renewed my subscription to Dreamsnaps Premium. I feel like that's most definitely what I have to be looking at right now. The quality of this shot and the richness of the colors are just dazzling, and I'm so impressed with how you framed up the Toontown fire station for such a cute and expressive scene. Oswald's animation is actually really nice, even though I generally hate that guy. You found a way to make him weasel his way into the list, and that is impressive in itself. The fireflies above are also a beautiful touch, and I think voters will surely have this one on their radar. The seventh one making the list is this extremely cozy and romantic shot that caught my attention with its dreamy sunset glow. I think the lighting really elevates the shot and creates beautiful shadows and dynamic elements that set this one apart. Both Mickey and Minnie are positively adorable, and your outfit is so cute. I just think everything is perfect. I love how natural and rustic this whole space feels, and this is truly another shot that I would be completely expecting to see among the very top ranks. Coming up to number 8, I have literally no notes. The balloons on the sides are perfect, the popcorn buckets up front are such a nice touch to eliminate any elements of dead space on your pathing, and all of the sparkles are just ideally placed. The inclusion of the scramble coin pieces, genius. Goofy waving, also perfect. Mickey is so animated, so cute standing next to you, and your outfit ties everything together with such a stunning on-theme look. I feel every bit of brightness and vibrancy coming through, and I truly believe that this may be a top 10 shot. Great work. I'm just speechless. I love it. I love every piece of this. This is the pinnacle of creativity and Dreamsnap's mastery. This second to last shot is insane, and every single touch feels so beyond intentional. Mickey and Minnie's scramble coin pieces in those elevated display bubbles. They're such a nice touch, and all of the characters just posed perfectly around you. I adore how you use the umbrella to tie together your look, and I appreciate how it doesn't take away from the shot but only adds to your overall look and aesthetic. All of your light choices in the foreground are also so thoughtful, and I can see how much effort and attention to detail are at play here. I'm beyond excited to say that this one is truly getting my vote, and I believe that this is one of the best snaps I've seen this week so far. The final shot making the list is one that I feel really embodies the phrase go big or go home. I love how wide this angle is and how expansive the Toontown you build feels. Every home is so carefully placed, and the entire space just feels so natural and exciting. Then, looking to the foreground, this pose is insanely amazing, and it really is a fantastic example of how we can use companion posing to elevate our shots and tell completely new and unique stories. You can't even see the capybara required to get this animation out of their character, but you can see the clear gesture towards Minnie as they overlook a beautiful sunset Toontown. If you want to know how you can create insane posing effects like this player and others, I dropped episode 3 in my Decoding Dreamsnap series yesterday, and it's all about advanced and secret posing techniques. I'll pop the link in the description so you can collect the keys to posing success as well. That top 10 list was full of so much vibrancy and so many exciting poses. I love seeing y'all really take on the challenge of getting so many characters in your shots. I don't know how mine will do after seeing so many outstanding photos, but I'm still holding out hope for 2,500 moonstones just to get that stash going. Don't forget to let me know in the comments if I found a snap you recognize so we can give credit to all of the insanely talented creators who are just out there submitting these beautiful masterpieces week after week. I always hope to find our community out there in the wilds, and I feel like the odds are only going to continue to increase as the cavern grows in numbers. I'll see you all back here on Friday with a behind-the-scenes look on my entry into this week's fresh new challenge. But until then, toodles!